Get your pen and write your story all over again. And this time, learn the lessons, motivate others, and share that inspiration. Dear Max FM with DJ Chini.
Dear Max FM, 3 beses na akong nakapagsulat sa inyo last year. Pero iba't ibang pangalan lang. Itago nyo na lang ako this time sa pangalang Rossini. With capital R and double S. Alam mo yung love story ko noon, kung naalala nyo. This time, hindi love story ang ibabahagi ko. I've always felt like I have yung sinasabi nilang sixth sense. May ESP daw ako. Kaya yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, Chin. Alam niyo yung the gut feeling na sinasabi sa'yo na something is off or about to happen. Yung parang nararamdaman mo na may mangyayaring hindi maganda. And people call it intuition. But I like to think of it na extrasensory perception or ESP. Kaya naman, naisipan kong magbasa tungkol sa ESP na yan. Dahil kakaiba na talaga ang nararamdaman ko. It started when I was a kid. Meron ba yung mga nananaginip ako na parang akala mo totoong-totoo? Tapos nagkakatotoo nga. And then I'd sense na when someone was thinking about me. Tapos pag kinokontak ko, totoo nga. Iniisip nga ako. At first, I thought it was just coincidence. Pero nung tumatanda na ako, nagkakaedad na, yung mga experiences na yon, dumadalas na. At nagiging more intense. One day, I met someone na parang sa tingin ko familiar na familiar sa akin. Pero hindi ko lang matukoy kung saan ko siya nakilala at kung paano ko siya nakilala. And then suddenly, I had a vision of us together in a different life, in a different time. Parang totoong-totoo talaga. Parang hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala but it felt real. Sabi ng ibang tao kapag naikikwento ko to, I'm just being paranoid daw. Or masyado lang akong superstitious. But I know what I've experienced. Hindi ko alam kung ESB pa to or just my imagination. Or it's just a part of who I am. And then isang araw pa nun, Chin. When I was walking home from work, parang may kakaiba akong naramdaman sa likod ng leeg ko. Down my spine. Parang nag-goosebumps ako. Lahat ng balahibo ko yata sa katawan tumayo. And then I turned around. There was this guy na nakatingin pala sa akin. Sa kabilang kanto. Tinitingnan ako habang naglalakad. Paglingon ko, our eyes met. Nagkatinginan ng matagal. And I felt a jolt of electricity. Para bang may kuryente kahit napakalayo namin. Kahit mga mata lang namin ang may connection. And later that night, alam mo ba, Chin? I received a message from him. Asking me out on a date. Hindi ko siya kilala. Basta sinabi niya lang, nagkatitigan daw kami kanina. Tapos nag-research na siya about me. And then, nakilala niya ako sa isang common friend at binigay ang FB. Alam mo yung feeling ko talaga nun, parang meron kaming connection. And then, ayun na nga, nag-chat na kaming dalawa. And then another time, na galing kami sa Zumba, I was meditating. Tapos bigla ako nakakita ng isang luma at para bang inabandonang bahay. It was just a flash sa isipan ko. Doon ko lang nakita sa mind ko. Klarong-klaro kung ano ang itsura ng bahay. And then weeks later, I found myself, nakasakay ako noon sa tricycle, nang dumaan kami sa isang exact house na ganun-ganun talaga ang itsura na nag-flash sa mind ko. Hindi ako makapaniwala. Sinabi ko na naman sa best friend ko, itago na lang natin siya sa pangalang Emmy. Sabi ni Emmy, masyado lang daw akong nagbabasa ng mga, alam mo na, yung mga stories na kakaiba. Nasobrahan yata daw ako sa pag-study about ESP. Kaya feeling ko, meron din ako nun. Paranoid daw ako masyado. Pero alam mo, Chin, hindi lang naman kasi yun. Marami pang mga strange na situations or experiences ang aking naranasan. Kaya naman, I started reading about ESP, telepathy, at iba't iba pang mga, alam mo yung mga forms of psychic phenomena. Pati hypnotismo, inaral ko na. Okay, fine, paranoid na ako sa paranoid. Pero one evening, nakaupo lang ako sa salas namin. Nakaramdam ako ng biglang sense of unease. Parang uneasy na parang feeling ko may kasama ako. Pero wala naman. Tapos nabigla akong naisip yung best friend kong si Emmy. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong with my best friend. Sinubukan ko siyang tawagan, pero hindi naman niya sinasagot. Nakailang beses ako, Chin, mga 6 times. Sabi ko, baka tulog na. Wala pa ring sumasagot. And then the next day, naka-receive ako ng isang tawag mula sa sister ng best friend kong si Emmy. And she told me that Emmy had been in an accident kagabi at was in the hospital ngayon. Alam mo yung rush of emotion, Chin, na naramdaman ko. Nakaramdam ako ng sense of validation. Yung intuition mo na merong sinasabi talaga sa'yo. At ayun na nga, nangyari. So, binisita ko ang best friend ko sa hospital. At na-relieve naman ako na nakikita ko siya na hindi naman masyado siyang napuruhan sa aksidente. And she's on the road to recovery. Sabi niya, lagi daw akong iniisip ni Emmy. She had been thinking about me right before the accident. At alam mo yung may nararamdaman kang strange. Nakakalma ka na at nakakalma siya, knowing that I was there for her. Hindi ko na sinabi kay Emmy na inisip ko siya kagabi. Pero sinabi ko na ilang beses akong tumawag sa kanya. Kasi something was off. Ayun na pala, nadisgrasya siya. And experiences like these have made me realize that there's more to life than what we can see and touch. I'm not sure if it's ESP or something else, but I'm open to exploring the mysteries of the universe. Kaya ang dami kong binabasa about ESP, Chin. Hindi lang yon, hindi lang isang beses, 5 beses. Hanggang isang araw, may na-receive na lang akong isang misteryosong package. Walang return address. Hindi rin naman Shopee. Wala naman akong ino-order. Pero binuksan ko. Hindi naman ako nagduda na bomba yun. Kasi napakagaan lang. Then I found a small crystal pendant na para bang jade, na parang bato, with a note na nakalagay, "For protection and clarity." Naintriga ako, Chin. Tinitigan ko yung misteryosong package na yun, yung pendant na yun. Para bang malaking oblong. Manilaw-nilaw, brown, may halong green. Sino kayang nagpadala sa akin? How did they know about my interest in spirituality? Yun ang naisip ko. Jean, ewan ko ba, hindi man lang ako natakot, pero sinuot ko ang pendant na yon. I noticed that my intuition became even stronger. I could sense things more clearly, and my dreams became more vivid. Para bang feeling ko, lumakas yata ang power ko. Natatawa na nga lang ako sometimes kinakausap ko sarili ko sa salamin. I started to investigate the origins of the pendant. Pero wala talaga wala akong lead. Saan ako magsisimula? Sinong posibleng nagbigay? Tinanong ko si Emmy, dahil siya lang naman talaga nakakaalam na napaka-misteryoso ko na. But it was as if the sender had vanished sa hangin. Wala talaga akong idea. Pero kung sino man yun, kilala niya ako. Siguro isa sa mga taong na-experience ko at na-save ko. Maybe next time, tungan ko na lang ang mga kwentong yun. Despite the mystery surrounding the pendant, I felt a deep connection to it. It was as if it had become a part of me, guiding me towards a greater purpose, Jean. So I continued to explore my ESP abilities. I began to realize na yung pendant na yun ay hindi lang basta simpleng regalo. Feeling ko isang susi to unlocking the secrets ng mundo ko. Alam mo yung may mga pagkakataon na bigla na lang nag-o-open ang door ng kwarto ko. Wala namang tao. Tapos bigla na lang nagsasara ng kanya. I would hear whispers in my ear when no one was around. Pakiramdam ko may kasama ako. Naghihintay lang na kausapin ko. One night, nagkaroon ako ng isang matinding panaginip na sobrang pakiramdam ko ay totoo. May nakita ako, China, isang figure standing in front of me, surrounded by a bright light. Tapos kinausap ako ng figure na yon. Yung voice niya, kakaiba. At hanggang ngayon ay nag-e-echo sa mind ko. Tapos sinabi pa sa akin, you've been chosen. You have the gift of sight. Use it wisely. Tapos bigla akong nagising. Akala ko totoong-totoo na andyan siya. Nakikipag-usap sa akin. But I felt a sense of purpose. And I knew that my life was about to change in ways I couldn't imagine. Habang patuloy kong sinusot yung pendant, Chin, I started to experience more intense visions and sensations. May nakikita ako ng past and present. And I felt a deep connection to those pasts. Alam ko, marami pa akong dapat matutunan more about the pendant at kung meron ba talaga tong power or kung meron ba talaga akong ESP. And I started to research ancient civilizations, pati mystical practices na, hoping to uncover the secrets of the pendant. Hinahanap ko kung may katulad ba, kung may history ba. The journey ahead would be filled with challenges and mysteries. But I was ready. I was ready kung ano man yun. Alam mo yung isang araw, Chin, last month lang, I met a woman who claimed to be a psychic medium. Sinabi niya sa akin nung nakita niya ang pendant na suot ko. Sabi niya meron daw yung ancient energy. And that I was chosen to be its guardian kung binigay sa akin ng kusa at hindi daw ninakaw. Tinuruan niya ako paano daw ma-develop yung pendant na yon, yung kung anong energy na meron yon, and how to use it for good. I learned about the different types of energy, kakaiba ng mga librong binabasa ko, and how to protect myself from negative vibrations. Call me crazy, but I started to realize that my purpose was bigger than I thought. I was meant to help others, to guide them through difficult times and to offer them hope. I started to use my abilities to help those in need. Kasi sense ko, if someone was struggling, kaya nag-o-offer ako ng guidance and support. Kaya sometimes merong pumupunta sa bahay, hinahanap ako, humingi ng advice. Sabi nga, di ba sa Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Sinasabi sa akin na I had to be careful not to let dependence power consume me. Dapat stay grounded pa rin ako at focused. And using my abilities for the greater good. Pero marami din akong na-encounter na mga problema sa buhay ko, Chin, na hindi ko nasosolusyonan. Mga challenges and obstacles. But I was determined to use my gift to make a positive impact sa ibang tao. Kahit hindi na sa sarili ko. Abangan nyo na lang po ang part 2 ng aking story. Medyo mahaba na to hanggang sa muli, Chin. Pasensya na sa magulo kong sulat at kung natatawa kayo sa aking kwento. Until here, until next time, ang inyong kamags, Rossini.
Sa bawat pagluha mo, may nakatagong kwento. Sa bawat ngiti mo, may gustong sabihin ang puso mo. At sa likod ng iyong halakak at maging sa pagkabiko mo, may mensaheng nakabalot sa iyong pagkatao. At ang tanging nais mo lamang ay mapakinggan ang mga ito ng buong mundo. Dear Max FM with DJ Chini. Life has got all those twists and turns. Stand up for what you believe in. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Dear Max FM with DJ Chini. Sabi nga nila, ang pagsusulat kapag masyado mong diniinan hanggang sa susunod na pahina ay nagmamarka. Katulad ng pagmamahal, kapag masyado mong ibinigay ang lahat, yung sakit na gawa ng nakaraan, dala pa rin hanggang kasalukuyan. Dear Max FM, you own your story and you are the author of your own book of life. Don't let others write your script, but let others hear your story and make them inspired. Kaya sumulat na, maging bahagi ng aming programa. Dear Max FM with DJ Chini tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 1:00 hanggang 3:00 ng hapon sa Max News FM, Sock Sargent. Love, life, and lessons from the past. Only at Dear Max FM with DJ Chini.